took his time, made it just like a good PFP, pitcher's fielding practice. Transfers it without a rush, throws a strike over to Garcia.
Can they get out of it? Here's Albies, hits from the right side. Swing and a wild one there. It's 0-1.
Head it up, Ozzy.
The advantage goes to Ozzy here. Much better as a right-handed hitter against left-handed pitcher than the other way around. Oh boy, that's two weak swings. Not seeing it well.
Yo.
Lundqvist moves ahead.
You hear that? That's how I sound. Yo.
Now he just has to stay away from the zone. Maybe go down one more time, and if he takes, elevate out of the zone and go right back to the soft stuff.
All right, time out. Ozzy, look at the foot.
Looking at the back foot of Ozzy Albies.
Yeah, it looked like he moved up in the box, Eduardo.
I think they're making sure, Fairchild behind the plate, making sure that he's still on the line and not past the line.
Staying out of the zone is one thing. Making sure it doesn't get by Ruiz is another with the runner at third. And that one is off the end, and the bat's going to get down. What a job by Albies. 2 strikes, 2 outs, big hit with 2 runs coming in, both Baldwin and Acuna.
This is a veteran hitter at his best. He understands exactly what Palmquist is trying to do. I want you to look at strike 2 and how he chases out of the zone. Perfectly placed pitch, non-competitive. He can't hurt you with this. This one, bad location. Why? Because it's not in the dirt. You have to be able to throw it in the dirt. That's already where Ozzy's looking for. Down. That's why we're talking about elevating it out of the zone and then going back in the dirt. Ozzy Albies capitalizing, such a good hitter on pitches that aren't even supposed to be strikes.
And Andy, that wasn't going to be a strike, but just as you said, a veteran good hitter having a really good year. Picks up 2 RBIs to give Atlanta a 5-3 lead. RBIs 61 and 62 for that guy right there.
And this is what the Nats have been dealing with a lot this year. Blown leads. They get the lead.
Yep.
Their offense puts them ahead, and it's the problem of being able to hold on to it.
Ozzy was hitting over 300 with runners in scoring position. That will go up after that productive single into center. And here's another guy that's come up with big hit after big hit for Atlanta this year, Mauricio Dubon. Got to be very frustrating for Palmquist, who made that good defensive play to get Harris. He was a strike away and an out away from getting out of it.
Ball.
And again, it's hard to overstate. The inning started with back-to-back walks. Three balls and no strikes to Dubon.
Watch how deep he is in the box and on top of it, and then he scissor cuts it. For all those Atlanta Braves diehard fans years ago, the biggest scissor cutter in the game was number 44.
He swings 3-0, and it's fielded cleanly. Palmquist. Dubon really didn't even leave the box as he saw it go in the glove.
Any doubt who number 44 was?
Nope.
Not in the Braves country.
Not in baseball, we all know.
Oh, just stress sweated through my 3rd set of scrubs. Totally normal. It's very healthy. I'm sure it's not a sign of emotional unraveling.
Not at all. It is a sign you need new Secret Clinical Antiperspirant with 3 times sweat protection.
But what if I have sensitive skin?
Secret is made with luxury skincare ingredients, like a unique hyaluronic acid complex, and actively strengthens your skin barrier with every use. For antiperspirant that's also anti-irritation.
Thanks.
Got a bunch?
You must sweat a lot.
But you never know. Secret, stay fresher under pressure.
Good night, apartment. Good night, pots. Good night, pans. Good night, fancy espresso machine. Good night, keys to the sports car you spent years saving for. Good night, DSLR camera, vintage diving watch, and whatever that is. Apparently he knows. And good night.
Next up for Sunderland, it's Wrexham in Pennsylvania on Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Janusz and I will be back with you for that one.
You're welcome, Mark.
Might have all the subs done by then. Liverpool against Leeds United on Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. local time in Chicago on ESPN Unlimited.
That'll be an interesting one. Wrexham looking very good on this tour.
Yeah, I thought last night it was more preventative. I think they wanted to try and not lose, to keep going with their unbeaten starts of the season. Okay, Janusz, what we got?
A lot of players coming in.
Trey Hume being replaced. I wouldn't be surprised if the other players who started the game, the other outfielders, all were replaced, because they made 10 changes at half-time with all the outfielders being swapped.
I'll be watching number 77, Tom Proctor, who's already shown on this tour his qualities. Another youngster. Probably not high up there in the charts, but one that may surprise during the season. We've mentioned all the competitions that Sunderland are going to be involved with.
You know you're old when his father played for Sunderland, and you remember him well, and his dad's younger than you. He's now the first team coach at Sunderland, Michael Proctor. That's a good run out. It looks like pretty much every outfield player who hadn't yet been subbed now has been. How are you getting on? All right?
I'm just looking at Noah Siddiqui. That's the first look we've had, unless I've missed it.
That's a foul by Angulo on Jaden Bogle.
Habib Diarra as well.
You're just reading the graphic.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to highlight the players they're in. That's good. We're starting to see the World Cup players coming in. That's important, not just the youngsters, not just Archie Lightfoot and Tom Proctor.
Jensen Jones's name's round the wrong way, but never mind. Jones Jensen sounds more New York. Appearing live in concert.
He had that good assist in the last game.
Yeah, there's Jensen Jones, there's Jaden Jones.
Oh, that was Jaden.
Yeah, see? Archie Lightfoot for Reinildo. Interesting story about Alex Cairns, the Leeds United goalkeeper, because he began his career at Leeds, played once against Blackpool, and then got released in 2015. Came back in 24 from Salford City, and look, he's not going to start the season in the Premier League as the #1 choice. James Trafford about to sign from Manchester City, but nice little tale. Never give up on your dreams. Just too heavy with that pass. You're going to run out of highlighter.
I know, and I've got 3.
7 changes.
I need a different color.
You ready for this? Siddiqui, Diarra, Lightfoot, Proctor, Adingra, Jensen Jones, and Sealt for Hume, Brown, Mukiele, Lefebvre, O'Nien, Rigg, and Reinildo.
We're starting to see some first-team players for Sunderland finally.
Goodmanson. He's got an engine on him. Siddiqui was trying to keep up with him and did all right. Here's an opportunity. Was, but picked the wrong ball. And a foul.
Decent combination play on that left-hand side. Let's see where the foul was. Right at the top. Oh, not much in it, was it?
Sadiki just playing the Alan Brown role for now. Holding midfielder. Archie Lightfoot getting forward from left back a fair bit, number 59. Good touch. And the deflection off Sebastian Burnal for Sunderland's corner.
Almost looked like that goal for Liverpool. A big deflection.
Gamoa last night with a looping deflection following the shot. Vital touch from Anton Stack.
Difficult to keep the flow in a game like this with so many changes. I sometimes wonder what the managers want to get out of it. Certainly they look at these games more from individual point of view than team play, I suppose, when you change the entire team for the most part in the second half.
A few more changes for Leeds. Straight swap with Goodmanson going off, and the player who played left back on Saturday down in Tampa against Wrexham, Jayden LEWYEW. Young Alfie Creswell, the centre back, who can play anywhere along the back line. The captain of the under-21s comes on.
Some of the players that started the game against Wrexham.
Yep. Sebastian Burnal is the centre back that makes way for young Alfie.
Just managing the minutes for players. Pretty big overload when it comes to pre-season, as you can imagine, especially in these conditions. It is pretty humid out there, as you can see from the players. They're starting to suffer just a little bit, and managers, of course, will always keep an eye on that.
Chadwick Rees, rather than Rees Chadwick, the defensive midfielder, is onto the field.
There is a reason we have you here.
Yes, well. Sounds like a law firm, represented by Chadwick Rees and co. A lot of these Leeds youngsters signed either professional deals or new contracts, extended contracts over the past few months. Nicely done by Ampadu. Still working on those Sunderland subs.
I know. It's
20 minutes to
trying
go.
to find them positionally, at least at Sunderland. Starting to see some of the key players in the midfield, as we've mentioned. Habib Diarra, Sadiki. I almost expect Xhaka to appear somehow in that midfield.
What a season he had last year. What a signing that was it not? Granit Xhaka?
Not Not sure how true those rumors were about him and Chelsea and all that, but if you're Sunderland,
He's too young for Chelsea after
he
their
maybe.
last two signings, Jordan Henderson and Danny Welbeck. James Justin now on the right-hand side.
I think Chelsea are finally figuring out that they need a little bit of experience in that team.
Half expecting Craig Burley to get the call.
Craig's name's coming up.
We return to the bridge. He wouldn't leave ESPN FC's studio to go back.
Much easier job, isn't it?
Anton Stack battling away in there. Line out. Nicely done, James Justin. They're keeping your boy on just for you, Moharamovic, and for the quite a few Bosnian fans in attendance wearing the national team shirt, supporting their man in possession right now. Piru had made the run, wanted it played early. Maybe in the Premier League, but this is just a keep it simple. It's James Justin.
Look how confident he is on the ball. I mean, he's always looking for that splitting pass, always looking to move the ball forward, very comfortable in carrying the ball as well. So yeah, it's just a friendly. We'll see what happens when the pressure's on, but I'll tell you what, his composure from the opening whistle has been superb.
Wasn't a bad ball in this one.
No, nobody interested really. Chadwick didn't want to go for it. You can see it here that he almost thought about it to finish that run. Had he done it, I'll tell you what, 5-6 yards away from goal.
Happened to a player last season in Scotland, Callum Ward, Motherwell goalkeeper, who's now joined Queen's Park Rangers. And so many teams just basically split their strikers and went on either centre back or the full back and said to the goalie, you can have as much of the ball as you like. And he plays a couple of passes that are inch perfect, and then they had to rethink. Free kick awarded for Leeds. It was around this time in the first half that things got chippy. Siddiqui is taking over the captain's armband. Right, that's just what I think we have here on the field right now. Cairns in goal, Justin, Moharamovic, Creswell and Linu. Chadwick, Ampadu and Stack, James, Piru and Nyonto for Leeds. For Sunderland, Elberg in goal, Seelt, Hjelde, Lightfoot and Jones, Adingra, Siddiqui, Proctor, Diarra, Angulo and Tuchirov. Taken half an hour in the second half. There you go.
Did you mention Archie Lightfoot?
Yes, I did. Left back, number 59.
Good man.
Don't forget Archie. Too close to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Daniel James got to do much better with that one. Not a lot of pressure on the ball. You could see Angulo making the run to the near post. That wasn't a difficult cross to make.
earlier than the Premier League. Returning is La Liga. Back on August 15th, all 380 games on ESPN Plus in English and Spanish.
Dingra taking a look much better from Sunderland in the second half. The added energy is the obvious one, but the quality from some of the players that came in for Sunderland, it's out there. We can see it a little bit. Here's that organization. No high pressure from any team today. We're looking for that a little bit. But you can see that both teams dropping off, allowing the opposition to build from the back.
I was reading at halftime a few Sunderland fans keen for them to sign wide players, specifically on the right-hand side. Ampadu forward for Peru. There'll be a lot of changes to a lot of squads between now and the transfer window closing. Ball in from James Justin. Kucherov waited for that one. Yonto wasn't. Ampadu forward for Peru, who goes down. Chance!
Oh.
And Daniel James just went for power rather than precision, and Melker Elberg was in the right place at the right time. James should score there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, good combination there, the way Daniel James got himself free, and probably had a little bit more time to do a lot better with this one. As you can see it here, Piero sets him up perfectly right at the goalkeeper. Not that the keeper knew a lot about it. I just think that Daniel James, such an experienced player who's been around some big clubs, you'd like to think he's got to put that away.
Other side of the goalie, and it's 2-0. Throw from Ampadu, flick on is saved by Elberg. Second of August, Leeds go to Nottingham Forest, the City ground. Sunderland head south to face Ipswich Town at Portman Road. Good to see the tractor boys back in the top flight, but not with Kieran McKenna in charge. He's taking time out. There's a lot of talk in the UK, Janusz, that he'll have a year out, and he might already have agreed. And that's why Martin O'Neill's only done a year at Celtic to go up there. Dermot Desmond might be looking to get Kieran McKenna on board 12 months from now.
A lot of changes on the bench as well, right? We often talk about transfers, but if you look at the managerial merry-go-round, certainly a talking point in the Premier League this season.
Sunderland looking for the equaliser, and I think he's kind of headed that onto his shoulder, Kucherov.
Absolutely, he did. Here's the look, kept himself onside. Considerable distance, but I think if he heads that cleanly, maybe the goalkeeper would have to make a save at the very least.
Good control and then smashed. Goodness, Rhys Chadwick. I read something today that made me chuckle. Michael Carrick is already the seventh
longest
tenured manager in the Premier League, and he only took over in January. Peter in the middle if the ball's played early.
It's going to be interesting. The big teams with a lot of changes. Pep Guardiola no longer in Manchester City.
Yeah, they've got someone who won the Premier League 2 with Manchester City a few years ago, so I think that was deliberate. Enzo Maresca.
Xabi Alonso with another chance. A difficult one at Real Madrid.
Well, they've got 400 centre-backs and 900 wingers, Chelsea, so they should be fine. That's not a bad ball in behind, but well read. Cleared away by Elberg. We had a couple of people on ESPN FC Live this week thinking that Chelsea might have a chance of contending for the title.
I think there's going to be a lot of changes, right? Underperforming for sure, Chelsea, as you mentioned, some experience being signed. I think they're going to have a much better season. You look at Liverpool, that's a big unknown. Andoni Iraola, a new manager.
Decent run and advantage played.
Not.
Just under 10 minutes of normal time remaining for Sunderland to try and rescue something. He's been everywhere tonight defensively, Maharamovic.
Yeah, it almost seems to me that both sides are hoping for a mistake to be made on the other side rather than forcing a mistake in a game like this.
Not a bad debut for the Bosnian. Was involved in the squad at the weekend down in Tampa. This is Siddiqui. Wide by Diarra. Pass out from Maharamovic. It sets up this counter. Probably rightly just taking the sting out of it. So who are the surprise top 8 side? Because I don't think many would have predicted Sunderland last season finishing 7th. Give me a left field shout for a top 8 finish. Have a think about that. Could it be Leeds?
Spurs.
Yeah, I know. If they don't, I think it's a disappointing season. That's not really left field. Could Leeds get top 8?
Yeah, I suppose they could. As I've said, I have a pretty good feeling about them, but still going to be big ass, simply because a lot of the top teams that we've mentioned that underperform. Although, I tell you what, I thought Newcastle was going to get better, but Eddie Howe is gone right now. Most of the best players are gone as well.
Nielsen Angulo.
Oh.
A sub being subbed so that Trey Samuel can get some game time. I was going to ask you who's got more out of this game tonight, Daniel Farke or Regis Lebris. I think they've both got plenty out of it as far as just minutes in the legs.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's one of those games, as I've mentioned, as a manager, you look at the individual players where they are right now. You know, he's just getting some players back. It's difficult to get in the flow of the game, so they're not looking at the organization as much.
There's bodies forward here for Sunderland. If they can get a good delivery into the box. Oof. They nearly get the equaliser. Again, it was one of those, you're going to have to maybe generate a bit of power in that one, but that was a chance, and it was a big chance. He's just on Trey Samuel.
Ogunsui, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right.
That's why I stuck with Trey Samuel.
Yeah. But, you know, as I've said in the first half, I liked what I saw from Leeds United, but obviously the changes in the quality that came in the second half from Sunderland, they have been the better team in the second half as well. But as you've said, I don't think the managers are looking at that. Just looking where the players are and trying to confirm some of the top players, let's say the top 15, 16 players, where they stand in terms of fitness and quality at the moment. Other than that, I just don't think you get as much from a team perspective out of games like these.
High hopes for the 19-year-old striker. He's a Belgian nationality, even though he was born in Bradford. It was a half chance. He's leading the line right now as the lone striker. And Ingram. Archie Light. Decent hit. And well saved by Alex Cairns.
Mentioned to keep an eye on that. We've said already a couple of goals in the last 2 games. He's had looks today, right? Couple of headers, a couple of times got free on the right-hand side. Always looking to come inside. And tell you what, again, I don't foresee Tom Proctor to have a lot of playing time, but he certainly hasn't hurt his chances.
Charlie Crew coming on for The debutant, an outstanding game for the Bosnian. Tarik Maharamovic, 34 million from Sassuolo, looks money very well spent.
A very, very strong performance, right, in terms of his composure. Composure on the ball, anticipation, the way he distributed the ball, couple sliding tackles. I just thought about it. Poland is playing Bosnia Herzegovina in the Nations League.
Here's Daniel James.
Looked all right in the World Cup. That famous game against United States as well. So I tell you what, he's got already some experience. Serie A with Sassuolo, World Cup under his belt. I think if you're a Leeds United fan, really, really happy with his performance tonight.
That's the first time a lot of these Leeds fans would have seen him. Only put a foot wrong.
Seen that.
Strong, powerful, fast, can pass a ball. Very comfortable in the ball and doesn't get flustered. Back with you on Sunday, Anish and I, from Pennsylvania, Sunderland Wrexham. Leeds head for Chicago to face Liverpool. 12 o'clock kickoff for our game, Eastern time. 3 p.m. local time in Chicago, Central, and 4 p.m. Eastern.
Well, we've talked about the great stories here between Leeds and Sunderland historically. You look at Wrexham, and their rise through the leagues has been incredible. Came in so close last season, didn't they?
Yeah, what might have been had the Southampton Spygate scandal have been resolved a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Wrexham were next man up.
Strong run at the end of the season. They were there or thereabout, right? 6, 7. I mean, it was just always
they had
in the playoffs, out of playoffs.
They did. They had two or three results, Wrexham, that killed them, and Hull made that run and ended up getting promoted from finishing 6th.
Who would have thought that they'd be in a position like that anyway?
Well, but think about Sunderland. They came up through the playoffs and ended up finishing 7th.
No, I just mean the rise through the leagues.
Yeah,
I mean, coming in so
phenomenal.
close last year. It's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, this season
so
they haven't bought too many players. Maybe one so far.
Yeah, they just signed a fullback from Palace.
Yeah.
Danny Imre.
He was on loan at West Brom, wasn't he?
Plenty to look forward to for those sets of fans in the Championship, but for Leeds and Sunderland fans in the Premier League.
Wow. Ole.
Okay. Anton
Stark.
Okay.
For his size, that's pretty good feet.
6'4" and you do that with your feet. Okay. That's a good challenge. Now, Tuchirov. There's options. Spread wide by Diarra. And the deflection ends up for a corner. Tom Proctor.
They're gonna tell me. LEWYEW.
Siddiqui. Near post flick. Into the corner. It's actually a good run from deep to get there first, because the ball didn't look like it was a great ball initially. Time running out, doesn't look like there's going to be much, if any, stoppage time, so Sunderland better hurry up. That was a free header. It just kind of mistimed his jump a little bit, and that'll do us. Leeds win it by 1-0. Janusz. A decent work out for the two players. The second half, though, didn't quite have the same intensity as the first.
Yeah, they're getting their minutes, that's for sure. The key players are starting to come into the teams. A great goal, I have to say. You know, the way Lucas Mecha put that away early. A bit of a mistake there defensively, and it was actually LeFay that turned the ball over, but the finish was absolutely outstanding. It's not about that really for both managers. They just want to make sure that they get their minutes, as I've mentioned, and always hoping that nobody's going to get injured.
Not much to do for Alex Cairns. At the other end, Melker Elberg will be delighted that he doesn't have the Leeds fans shouting "Ole" every time he kicks the ball upfield. We'll wrap things up when we come back after the break on ESPN.
What served you?
She went to Metro and got the lowest price from day one. With $450 in value on the new Galaxy A37 5G for free. Only at Metro.
Are you ready to connect to a perfect journey with Turkish Airlines? To feel welcomed and to feel refreshed. To discover unforgettable flavors. To reach new heights of happiness. To connect to a journey that's perfect because of you.
What served you?
She went to Metro and got the lowest price from day one. With $450 in value on the new Galaxy A37 5G for free. Only at Metro.
With Kalshi, you can make predictions on anything.
Predictions? I'm the special one. I see things before they happen. Missed shot of crossbar. Midfield crossing to header. You see him? On the way home, he will get caught in the rain, and then his girlfriend will leave him. But he keeps the dog.
Asia, Paige, what's your pregame ritual?
Secret clinical.
What? Me too.
Secret has 3 times the sweat protection versus ordinary antiperspirant and protects against stress, heat, and activity.
Using any other deodorant, that's a rookie move.
You know I'm not a rookie anymore, right?
Secret. Fresher under pressure.
Furlong, boys!
Matters. Turo Box Cup. Packs light. Kids heavy.
Leeds with the victory. After Enzo Lefebvre did this, Tanaka's touch. And a goal fit to win any game, Janis.
Yeah, he's going to remember that. That's a superb finish, as you can see here. Enzo Lefebvre, unusual for him to give the ball away. Tanaka intercepts that. Look at his first touch. He knows exactly what he's going to do. I mean, he knew he was going for a goal, and I don't think he's trying to chip that. We've read some reports, some thinking that perhaps he was, but that's a superb finish from Lucas Mecha.
These two teams back in action on Sunday, live on ESPN. Sunderland taking on Wrexham. Janis and I on duty for that one at noon. And then Liverpool leads at 4, 3 local time in Chicago. Good workout. The Bosnians are happy because one of their stars was absolutely brilliant today, Moharamovic. 1 goal separates the two sides, and it was the German, Lucas Nemecha, from distance, as Leeds beat Sunderland in New Jersey. Bye for now.
This is New York City, and what a weekend it is in the Big Apple. Saturday night's main event at the Garden last night in Spain and Argentina. And the World Cup final kicks off in 90 minutes across the river at MetLife Stadium, the home of last year's SummerSlam. But this year's biggest party of the summer is here at US Bank Stadium in Minnesota. The epic 2-night event begins 2 weeks from yesterday, Saturday, August 1st, 2 weeks from today, Sunday, August 2nd. And that's why we're here today at the Javits Center on the west side of Manhattan, at Fanatics Fest. It's SummerSlam kickoff presented by Wingstop. Hello, New York. How is everybody today? Are you guys ready to whet your appetite for the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam? A reminder, it starts 2 weeks from yesterday and also 2 weeks from today, the epic two-night event on the ESPN app with the unlimited plan. And you can see so many unbelievable matches starting at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. And again, we'd like to thank you joining us today live on ESPN2. There is so much to get to today. We've got so many superstars in attendance that are going to come out here and talk to you about SummerSlam. But I'd like to start things off with the boss. He is a Hall of Famer. He is WWE's Chief Content Officer. He is Paul Triple H Lewgui.
All right, you've all seen that guy. I apologize right now because I'm starting to let my hair grow in. I'm not sure you can. Yeah, so I'll get you Cena's number. Maybe you guys can work out a deal at that place. Who's ready for the biggest party of the summer? Minneapolis, Minnesota. This thing is going to be incredible. 2 nights. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. How about the OTC last night in the King of New York? What a moment. Didn't work out so well for Seth Rollins and how... Okay, listen up, boss. The guy that you hired, your official, is messing with my career. He's messing with my SummerSlam plans. I should be the champion walking into that. And I want to know right now what you are going to do about it. What are you going to do to prevent this in the future? You and I see this situation very differently. You see Nick Aldis having come in and ruined your plans. You see Nick Aldis as having come in and screwed you over. What I see is a guy that pushed a human being, a man, too far. Right? You pushed him. And now he responds to that. Your plans, your whatever it was to push Nick Aldis now comes back to bite you in the ass. I'm not on anybody's side, but what I'm saying is you asked for it. You asked for the horns, now you got them, right? So Nick Aldis, Nick Aldis.
Hey, come here, come here.
You run your mouth.
Das ist doch nicht vorbei. Du und ich, mein Kollege.
Everything he said was right. You pushed me over the edge. You really thought you were going to put hands on me and nothing was going to happen? You must have forgot who you're talking to, boy. Because anytime you want to try me, you just let me know.
Enough! 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 Hey, we've seen enough. You guys want to fight? You've asked for it, now you got it. You want to fight? Right? Yeah, all right. So this is the WWE. What do? We get in the ring, we settle our differences. So at SummerSlam, it will be the Ring General Gunther versus Nick Aldis. You guys will settle this once and for all at SummerSlam.
Well, as we try to reestablish order, you guys heard it. Can you believe Nick Aldis is going to return to the ring at SummerSlam to take on the career killer Gunther? Well, also, ladies and gentlemen, at SummerSlam, the World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. The OTC, Roman Reigns, defending against this man. Ladies and gentlemen, Seth freaking Rollins. Well,
Yeah, let's bring out the OTC.
However, the OTC was in Madison Square Garden last night, where Seth, you tried to use the distraction of New York Knicks villain Tyrese Halliburton to get one up on Roman Reigns, but it appeared it backfired last night.
Well, Cole, it appeared it backfired. Did it backfire? Because we're talking about what Seth Rollins did last night. We're not talking about what Roman Reigns did last night. Seth Rollins is here on this stage right now. Roman Reigns is nowhere to be seen. Seth Rollins was here taking pictures and signing autographs for 3 hours with all the fine people of New York City. So Roman Reigns can go back to Miami with the World Heavyweight Championship, keep it warm, because he is the current World Heavyweight Champion. As far as I'm concerned, I'm the people's champion, baby. If you smell what I'm cooking.
Seth, it's been no secret that you have a long and storied career when it comes to your relationship with Roman Reigns. You obviously started out with the Shield, one of the great groups of all time. You turned your back on the group with the famous Shield chair. You would cash in Money in the Bank in one of the greatest cash-ins in the history of WrestleMania, in a match that Roman Reigns was involved in.
That's right. What'd you call that?
The heist of the century.
Thank you very much, Michael Cole.
But I think the biggest statistic of all when it comes to you and Roman is that Roman Reigns has never, ever beaten you one-on-one in a high-stakes matchup. So the question for you is this. Will this continue in 2 weeks at SummerSlam?
Look, Cole, 2016, I came back from knee surgery. I had to relinquish a title that I never lost. Who was the champion then?
Roman.
Roman Reigns. I think history is going to repeat itself 10 years later. I'll tell you that right now. 2022, Roman Reigns in the middle of one of the greatest championship runs of all time. The Royal Rumble, Seth Rollins, one-on-one. Roman left with the title, but the winner of that match was Seth freaking Rollins.
The only man to beat Roman in almost 4 years.
That's right. Now, I have to ask you, Cole, what makes you think this time is going to be any different? What indication does anyone have that I don't own Roman Reigns, that I don't live rent-free in Roman Reigns' head? There is no chance Roman Reigns leaves SummerSlam the World Heavyweight Champion. That is my title, and it's coming back home, Cole.
Seth, Roman Reigns claims that no matter what you do, no matter what you accomplish in your career, that you will never, ever be at his level. Is there any truth to that?
You know what? There was a point in my career where I concerned myself with that, Cole. Not only did I concern myself with that, but that was the thing that kept me awake at night. But it occurred to me at some point in the last couple of years, Roman Reigns and I, we're not running the same race, all right? Roman Reigns has everything handed to him. Roman Reigns was born into a wrestling family, born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He was pegged from day one to be the guy. Some of us live that life, some of us run that race, and then there are people like me. There are people like me who come from nothing, who have to work for everything, who lay it all on the line, who sacrifice every single day for one reason and one reason only, and that is for the love of the game. And so as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really matter if Roman Reigns thinks that I'll never be on his level. I'm on my level, and my level is just fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Seth freaking Rollins. Will it be Seth Rollins? Will it be Roman Reigns to walk out of SummerSlam in 2 weeks as your World Heavyweight Champion? It all takes place US Bank Stadium in Minnesota, the biggest party of...
Ladies and gentlemen, ECW is dead, and I wish the same for Obafemi. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I am the advocate for the beast incarnate, the king of the cage, the master of the Broctagon, Brock Lesnar. At SummerSlam, this all ends because Brock Lesnar will be locked inside with Obafemi in hell in a cell. Now, what that means to me You've done enough talking, and you've done enough running. So who is ready for SummerSlam? Who is ready for Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar? Who is ready for Hell in a Cell? You don't even have the guts to stand right here while I walk out. They've called you a sleazebag, a criminal, a walrus. But now you're just a big fat chicken. But the good news is, at Hell in a Cell, it all comes to an end. All the running, all the ducking, all the low blows, all the attacking from behind, all the BS. It comes to an end. For today, you get the casual Oba, the nice Oba, Oba in jeans, Oba hugging babies, kissing foreheads, smiling with the fans. But come Hell in a Cell, you get the warrior Oba, the king Oba, the destroyer Oba, the bringer of war in all my glory, Oba Femi.
Ladies and gentlemen, Obafemi, Brock Lesnar, locked inside Hell in a Cell. Coming up next on the SummerSlam kickoff, we turn our attention to the Intercontinental Championship. The magnificent, the spectacular champion, Penta, is here live next.
With Club WWE, you'll earn points and rewards just for being a fan. From predictions to polls to even just logging in, you'll build up points that can be redeemed for the rewards that you choose, like tickets for your favorite upcoming shows, the freshest merchandise, meet and greet opportunities, and so much more. Real value, real rewards, only Club WWE.
Right now at Papa John's, you can get 50% off pizzas at regular menu price when you carry out. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more. But Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now for 50% off.
What are you doing? I'm trying to reach this dust. Top of the fan. Say, why don't you just use the Swiffer duster? We have one of those. Man, look, where did that come from? This cleans in all the really tight places and all the really hot ones so you don't have to jump. Man. Ooh, looks like you got into everything. Every nick and cranny.
250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Here's a good one, America's fastest 5G network. To demonstrate speed, here's someone going fast on a bike. Yeehaw. And the fastest 5G home internet. Just look at this woman streaming instead of sleeping. I'll even give you another reason. T-Mobile 5G home internet is delivered same day, powered by DoorDash. They just drop that sucker right off. America's fastest 5G network is just one of the reasons to choose T-Mobile. Find yours.
Modelo tastes good, but that first degree in the family, Modelo. That promotion, Modelo. Or that traveled all day to surprise Abuela, Modelo. The one you earned is just better. That Modelo is the mark of a fighter.
LEWYEW drinks Ensure Max 2-in-1 shakes because they have 30 grams of protein and calcium HMB to support muscle growth.
Told you she still plays? Dude.
But also because it tastes like winning.
choke. Hi, I'm Liberty Bibberty, and I'm here to tell everyone about Liberty Mutual's great coverage and savings. It's car insurance that feels great. Great coverage, great savings.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Bibberty.
Right now at Papa John's, you can get 50% off pizzas at regular menu price when you carry out. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more. But Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now for 50% off.
For 25 years, they've pushed buttons,
Hey, you stop laughing right now.
pushed limits,
Give me a liter of cola.
and pushed their luck.
You boys like Mexico!
But it's never too late to push things a little farther. On August 7th,
Nerd!
comedy makes a comeback.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
Super Troopers 3, rated R, August 7th.
Indiana and Minnesota, Sunday at 1 on ABC and the ESPN.
When you have the smartest Wi-Fi from Xfinity, your home is the main event.
WWE.
Welcome to SmackDown!
A network so smart, it boosts the Wi-Fi to devices that need it most.
Don't worry, kid. We've got full strength.
It's like having a tag team partner that always has your back.
Everything okay up there?
We're good.
There's no match for Wi-Fi this smart.
It's about to start.
Xfinity. Imagine that.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything in life would adapt to your comfort.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 weeks away from the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam, US Bank Stadium in Minnesota. The epic two-night event can be seen on the ESPN app with the unlimited plan. Thank you for joining us on ESPN2 today, and welcome back to the Javits Center and Fanatics Fest in New York City as we whet your appetite for SummerSlam. One of the most anticipated matches on the card will be for the Men's Intercontinental Championship. Please welcome the man who has defended the Intercontinental title around the world. A man who says he lives and breathes in the embodiment of this championship. He is magnificent. He is spectacular. He is unlike anyone that you have ever seen in the ring before. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Intercontinental Champion, Penta!
Thank you, guys. It's my pleasure to be here with you. Hi, Michael.
Thanks for being with us, champ. I'm glad you could join us here today. This is one of the biggest matches of your career. Defending that championship, the prestigious... Defending that championship, the prestigious Intercontinental title. Over a dozen WWE Hall of Famers have held that championship. Many have gone on to hold many world titles in your career. That's how important this title is. What does it mean for you to defend this championship at the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam?
First of all, I want to say thank you, Michael, for having me here. Thank you guys for coming here. Y toda mi gente de México, ¿dónde está? Eso! Michael, I'm very excited for SummerSlam because it's my first SummerSlam, you know. So I know it's one of the biggest WWE events. And I want to make history. Y para Chad Gable, Chad, te lo voy a decir en español, porque ahora tú también eres un gran luchador en México.
Penta, as I look at you right now, I'm looking at a guy I've come to respect as much as any competitor I've ever stood across the ring from. But I think back to your debut match against me in WWE, and it sent me on a downward spiral. I lost myself chasing that championship and trying to insult you, insult luchadors. I did some things I'm not proud of. But I've owned my mistakes, and now it all comes full circle because Minneapolis is my town. SummerSlam's in my home state of Minnesota, and I get a second chance. And I've got something to prove to my wife, my kids, my state, to you. I've got something to prove to myself. So don't get it twisted, Penta. You're going to go down as maybe the greatest luchador in the history of this business.
Thank you, Tom.
But in 2 weeks at SummerSlam, I'm going to make good on something I said a long time ago when I swore I'd win that championship, because Chad Gable is taking that from you.
Kat, let me tell you something. I respect you because you are one of the best wrestlers in the world. But at SummerSlam, I'm coming to prove who I am, Penta. That's why this is here with me. ¿Y sabes por qué? Porque yo soy Penta, el cero. See you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chad Gable win his first singles championship in his home state of Minnesota at SummerSlam. Well, Mexican Lucha Libre promotion AAA will hold its largest annual event, Triple Mania, across 2 nights for the first time this September. Triple Mania 34 will take place Friday, September 11th at the Luxor in Las Vegas, followed by Arena CDMX in Mexico City on Sunday, September 13th. Tickets are on sale now via WWE.com/events. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please thank Penta and Chad Gable. Ladies and gentlemen, the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan, the AAA Mega Champion Dominic Mysterio of Judgment Day. Join us live next here on ESPN2. Where are you going?
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. 250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Switch and you can save $750 on the Experience Beyond plan in the first year, thanks to our benefits. Guaranteed. You could use those savings to do zip lines and stuff. There's lots more reasons to go. Find yours at T-Mobile.
All of me. Why not take all of me? So why not take all of me?
Hey, boss, get a whiff of scented Angel Soft tubes. The freshness is just...
It's perfect. And it's simple. Toilet paper that's soft and strong and smells good too. Angel Soft.
They say I'm cold-blooded. I say I'm calculated. Because all my locations are perfectly staffed.
Rule your business with Rippling AI.
You know what's crazy?
That we paid a kid's price for kids that eat more than us?
Crazy, right?
Crazy.
250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Switch and you can save $750 on the Experience Beyond plan in the first year thanks to our benefits. Guaranteed. You could use those savings to do zip lines and stuff. There's lots more reasons to go. Find yours at T-Mobile.
Do my Sunday dreaming, oh yeah, and all my Sunday scheming, every minute, every hour, every day. I want a Sunday kinda.
This Women's Sports Sunday, it's Denver versus Boston, Sunday at 9 on ESPN, Disney Plus, and the ESPN app.
Right now at Papa John's, you can get 50% off pizzas at regular menu price when you carry out. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more. But Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now for 50% off.
I didn't know M&Ms liked eating M&Ms.
Who's eating M&Ms?
What have you done? Look, I won't judge. They're so airy, so crispy.
You think you know someone. M&M's caramel, now popped.
Right now at Papa John's, you can get 50% off pizzas at regular menu price when you carry out. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more. But Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now for 50% off.
The rest of the year can be lonely, just you and your thoughts and your co-worker Tony. But now that ESPN and NFL fantasy have aligned, it's fantasy bonding time. So dust off that group, try to break out the memes. It's time to talk trash about your best friend's teams. The game's never been more innovative, even in that league with the guy you once dated. ESPN Fantasy's the reason it's bonding season.
SummerSlam kickoff is presented by Wingstop. Made to order, always fresh. Don't miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door at wingstop.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, the AAA Mega Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. So I want to start things off with you, Liv. Tell us about this outfit that caused a massive stir on social media, the outfit that you wore at the ESPYs.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, Michael? Because I was jamming out to my hit song, Trouble, by the Liv Morgan. But I did look
Oh, that was your song? I didn't recognize it. Anyway,
1 million streams on Spotify.
Talk about...
Put your hearing aids in, Michael.
Talk about this dress that set the world on fire at the ESPYs. Everyone's talking about it.
No, so I went to the ESPYs, and Dominic actually picked out that dress for me. Yeah, and so it was incredible. So you guys, I know you guys all saw my Instagram post. I know you guys all saw how amazing I look, so you can thank Dominic.
I can't imagine how amazing Io Sky's going to look with the Women's World Championship when the Queen of the Ring knocks off Liv Morgan at SummerSlam.
No. Do you know what, Michael? Do you know what? Io has never beaten me on one-on-one singles competition. Queen of the Ring only happened because stupid loser freak Danhausen cursed me. I am the greatest Women's World Champion of all time.
All right, Dominic, let's talk about what happened last night at Saturday night's main event.
I don't want to talk about last night.
No disqualification, J.D. McDonough, Danhausen, the cloning machine, Carl Anthony Towns of the Knicks.
No, we don't want to talk about last night.
Choke slam, Dominic.
No. I am the AAA Mega Campeón. You know what? I don't even want to mention this stupid Housen's name anymore.
Danhausen.
I'm done with Danhausen. I don't even care about the money. I just never want to see him again in my life.
So you don't care about the $100,000?
I don't care about. I just don't want to see it.
That's not a good sign.
Hey! What are you... Back up. Is this your doing?
Are you scared of that guy?
No, but... He's like... I heard if...
You are cursed. Very evil, very nice.
Hello, New York City, Hausen!
Very evil, very nice.
It's I, Danhausen. Very nice, very evil. And now, Danhausen must have misheard you in the back. You don't want to deal with Danhausen anymore?
No, I don't want to deal with you anymore.
Well,
you didn't mishear me. You heard me correctly. I don't want to deal with you anymore.
Let me tell you, you don't decide when you deal with Danhausen anymore. Danhausen decides.
Danhausen isn't going to decide anything.
Yes, I do.
So as a matter... No, you're not. So as a matter of fact, you better show up to Monday Night Raw with all of my money. All of my money. All of my money.
Okay, I'll see you there. Goodbye, Domino. Goodbye, Olivia.
You know what? Danhausen, you are a loser. You are a freak. You don't belong here. You are good for absolutely nothing. And you are the ugliest man I've ever seen in my entire life.
One, I am quite handsome. Two, don't forget, you're still cursed.
Very evil, very nice. Very evil, very nice. Very evil, very nice. Very evil, very nice.
That couldn't happen to a nicer human being.
Agreed.
Isn't this the point where you're supposed to disappear?
Yeah,
What's good, Minneapolis? SummerSlam is coming to our house, US Bank Stadium, August 1st and 2nd. So let's make this one crazy. Roman, Seth, Staff. Punk, Cody, do his personal. Brock, over, inside Hell in a Cell, good luck. August about to be wow. Had to do something special for y'all. Use my code JJETS to unlock tickets starting at just $25. But don't sleep. It's only around for a limited time. I'll see y'all there.
Well, when everything's bigger in Texas, feels like you wanna go real big too. Yeah, Paige. Looks like it's pickup day, and oh, okay, not a truck. You can do it all your way. Want to drive? CarMax.
Right now at Papa John's, you can get 50% off pizzas at regular menu price when you carry out. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more. But Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now for 50% off.
250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Switch and you can save $750 on the Experience Beyond plan in the first year thanks to our benefits. Guaranteed. You could use those savings to do zip lines and stuff. There's lots more reasons to go. Find yours at T-Mobile.
The thing about hair is, even if it starts here, it'll end up there, or under that chair. But Swiffer Hair Magnet Deluxe is made to get hair anywhere. So here we go. Get the curly hairs in the corner, the dog hairs in the den. Get the haircut cuttings or beard buzzings. Dust and hair trapped and locked so nothing ends up on your sock. Brooms just push and move, but Swiffer microscopic fibers give you a clean that's mom approved. The collapsible, storable Swiffer Hair Magnet Deluxe, the mother of all cleans.
switched Moose to Blue Life Protection Formula Senior. I used to feed him Purina 1 until I found out it has chicken byproduct meal. Blue's got deboned chicken, brown rice, oatmeal, and barley, plus fish oil and glucosamine, which help protect his joint health and our walks. Love them like family, feed them like family.
Right now at Papa John's, you can get 50% off pizzas at regular menu price when you carry out. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more. But Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now for 50% off.
250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Switch and you can save $750 on the Experience Beyond plan in the first year thanks to our benefits. Guaranteed. You could use those savings to do zip lines and stuff. There's lots more reasons to go. Find yours at T-Mobile.
The Keepsake Frames app makes it ridiculously easy to frame your favorite photos. Just choose a photo that you love, select the perfect frame, and you'll have your framed print delivered and ready to hang. Download the free Keepsake Frames app and start framing today.
With playoffs on the horizon, it's time to lock in.
Greg and Wilson are cooking.
Every assist, every stop, every logo 3.
From beyond the logo.
Every did you see that moment?
You bet.
All of it right here. Lock in. Connecticut at Dallas this Women's Sports Sunday on ESPN and the ESPN.
When you have the smartest Wi-Fi from Xfinity, your home is the main event.
WWE.
Welcome to SmackDown.
A network so smart, it boosts the Wi-Fi to devices that need it most.
Don't worry, kid. We've got full strength.
It's like having a tag team partner that always has your back.
Everything okay up there?
Woohoo! We're good.
There's no match for Wi-Fi this smart.
It's about to start.
Xfinity. Imagine that.
What you do today changes what you need tonight. Maybe you're getting into something, or getting over something, growing, making a comeback, or making it up as you
It's a whole lot of energy. It's a whole lot of energy. We're ready for more. Got a whole lot of energy.
Please welcome to What Do You Want to Talk About? Tom Brady!
Seen obviously Logan Paul do it. I think I could get in there for at least one match, right?
What's your story?
Hello, Danhausen. Is everyone excited to see Danhausen at Madison Square Garden?
Tyrese Halliburton.
Pleasure to meet you.
Take a minute, listen to the crowd. You can hear they remember my name. Step into the building, yeah, I get a standing ovation cause they feeling me. When I get up in the zone, I never go wrong cause I got that energy. It's a whole lot of energy. It's a whole lot of energy.
Fanatics Fest. Acknowledge me.
How great has Fanatics Fest been throughout the past few days? It has been absolutely incredible. I want to thank Fanatics Fest for allowing us to be here and hold SummerSlam kickoff today in front of all of you. You've been a great audience. We still have plenty more to come, including talk about the undisputed WWE Championship. We learned last night at Saturday night's main event by CM Punk and Cody Rhodes defeating Gunther and Sami Zayn that it will truly be one-on-one for the WWE Championship in 2 weeks. I'm pleased to introduce now the #1 contender for that title, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Fanatics Fest, New York City! Michael Cole, what do you want to talk about? Well, there is plenty to talk about, and we're going to get into it all here in just a few moments. But first, Cody has been a mainstay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Cody Rhodes has been a mainstay in Fanatics Fest over the past few days. You've done just about everything. You hosted that great podcast with Tom Brady. That was a lot of fun. I want to show you a clip because I want to get your thoughts on this. I want to hear exactly what was going through your mind. Now, the OTC Roman Reigns, of course he played football, right? Roman kicked a 40-yard field goal at Fanatics Fest. Cody Rhodes had the opportunity as well to attempt to kick a field goal. Let's show you exactly what happened. Can you explain this to me, what exactly this is? First, I'm not quite sure about this, the approach. Okay. And isn't the point to actually get the ball off the ground?
Listen, I could say something clever like, well, the quarterback doesn't kick the ball, he only holds it. I could do that. But the reality is I learned something from The Undertaker a long time ago. When you screw up, you just have to come forward and say, I have no excuse. And now this is my second Fanatics games, and I'm going to go ahead. We've got some breaking news. You guys ready for some breaking news? Michael Rubin has put on such a wonderful, wonderful event for all of us here, Fanatics Fest, the Fanatics Games, everyone who's involved. I would like to officially hang up my jersey here in the Javits Center. I'm announcing it today. I am now retired from the Fanatics Games.
QB1 has hung up the spikes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's get down to business. 2 weeks from today, an opportunity for you to, once again, win the undisputed WWE Championship.
It's been the honor of my life. Thank you, guys.
It seems real weird being out here with you without the gold around your waist.
You know what? I'm coming out of retirement. I will compete next year in the Fanatics Games.
Well, now you actually do sound like Tom Brady. Anyhow, you and CM Punk.
I'm so sorry, Michael.
Okay, you and CM Punk. This is the biggest match ever, one-on-one, that you guys have had in your career. 20 years in the making from where you started to where you are today. How important is it for you to win the championship? And what did this mean last night at Saturday night's main event? This happened after the tag team match as we were going off the air.